today's with our top five that are alive NBA players who haven't won a ring.
Yes.
It's clearly just our opinion and
Yes.
our opinion only. So and we're allowed to do that because this is our podcast. So
But
let's
we
keep
love the
let's
engagement. It's
yeah
so funny. Like
yeah
we all laugh at it, and we want more of it. So thank you for helping us get to 100 followers. We're
yep.
a little bit above that now. We're gonna get to 150 and two, and then like Jesse said, we're trying to get to 250 by the end of the year. So we love the engagement. We appreciate that. David, your sister Demisha was in the comments as well. Shout out to her. Thank you for the engagement. Megan was in there. Omar was in there. So we appreciate y'all all commenting.
Yeah. You want me to go
So
first this time to get my slander over with?
no. We gonna save you.
Yeah, we
We
got
saving
tuck
you
that.
for last. We gonna go Book, Andy, David, myself, then you.
Yeah. Guess first.
So
Guess first.
our favorite, we gotta preface it since everybody's on our head. Our favorite NBA top five, or our favorite five NBA players who have never won a ring. So Book, hit us.
All right. This was tough. This was tough. Like so many people come to your head as far as like present day players too, like how much talent there is in the league right now. Like there's 10, 12 guys that you're like, all right, yeah, this guy's nice. But I tried to mix it up. Um, as far as present players go, I'm gonna go with Giannis, two-time MVP, 6'11", can do it all, run up 1 through 5. That man's the truth. Uh, Past, I'm gonna go Karl Malone. Number 2 on the scoring list. Everyone wants to say like, oh, Bam is like the prototypical big for now today's game. Karl Malone was doing that back then. Rebounding, being athletic, making mid-range jump shots. So I'm gonna go that route.
Before you go on, did Giannis deserve to win Defensive Player of the Year? Yes or no?
No, that's Anthony Davis.
Thank you.
That's
Did he
Anthony
deserve to
Davis.
win the MVP?
MVP, if we're going bubble and regular season, the combination of the two, I'm gonna say yes on that one.
Okay.
I'm gonna say you deserve that.
Okay.
Uh,
And are you a Laker fan?
yes, but I'm
You
trying when I
hesitate.
answer these questions, I try to be.
I'm just saying it's surprising that you know, not that Karl Malone shouldn't be on that list because of his greatness. You are absolutely right. It's just surprising that as a Laker fan you would say him. But continue.
We had him on his last leg, so
We
I
did,
tried.
and I wanted to win for him, but all the other stuff before he's no longer a Laker. So, but continue.
I'm gonna go Reggie Miller is my number 3.
Okay.
Watching that Jordan doc, he was the closest one to knock off Jordan, and just like he was a killer from Palmdale. Like I'm sad he didn't get.
Riverside.
Oh, Riverside, excuse
You
me.
took your thing about
Riverside.
PG.
Yeah. But from there, I'm gonna go Allen Iverson. Icon. Who I look to growing up on YouTube, trying to emulate his moves. He's always there. And my last, Derrick Rose.
I respect it.
Youngest MVP of all time. Electric. Man, like.
A Laker.
Oh man, come on over, bro. We need that. Come on, you're not gonna be on this list long if you come over.
Come join the team.
Through.
Yeah, but truly just enjoy watching him play. He's a humble dude. It's unfortunate, the injuries that he had, but special, gotta put him on the list.
Okay. AO760.
Okay. So I'm gonna name off the two that I have on the list that Booker chose as well. And first one was AI. I mean, growing up, idolized him. He changed the game from like all types of levels, like bringing the streets, bringing kids into like what we were enjoying, like what we saw. He embodied in a bigger scale, and he diversified the NBA. He changed the way people looked, dressed, played. And I mean, he could have won a ring, obviously, but he went up against the Lakers, and at that time, nobody was beating the Lakers. But just the fact that he was able to take his team to the finals that year, and being like the Lone Star. I know he had role players, but being the Lone Star, like it took a lot.
Can I be?
And
Oh, go ahead.
he, despite all his issues off the court, he brought it every single night. You cannot deny that man played his hardest every single night with a bunch of heart.
Yeah, for sure.
And he was the only one to hang a L on those Lakers.
That's true.
We were 16-1 besides that man's game one performance. So
he gave us 50, right? 50 plus.
51 or 57, something like that.
And he immortalized Tyronn Lue forever.
Yes. Hey, so I'm gonna be vulnerable right now. When I was younger, because I think I had been like 7th, 8th grade, right? So I didn't start playing basketball until I was about in 5th grade. But anyways, whenever he crossed Jordan up and they changed the rules of the way you could cross over, I hated Iverson because of that. Because they're like, oh, you can't do that because of Iverson. So I used to hate him because I didn't even know how to dribble correctly, but I hated the man because I was like, we can't do this. So I was so bad growing up, hating AI. So then when I finally like started watching him, I was like, okay, I see why. And I obviously the video, I don't think we were poor, so we didn't have a computer. So I never saw the highlights of when he crossed Jordan. So when I saw it, I was like, oh, okay, now I see why he was good. So as I got older, I enjoyed to like, but the first couple years of me playing and watching basketball, I hated that guy because of that. So just a side story.
I thought it was because he had braids and you can't grow your hair.
I had braids though around that time. I had the cornrows, the 4, because of him.
No, okay.
All right, my second pick that he said as well was Reggie Miller. Just classic moments, not just against Jordan, obviously, like he went toe to toe with him, but just like his battles with the Knicks, like those were memorable. His obviously, what was it, like 11 points in like 9 seconds? That was great. He obviously went against Kobe, and did really well. Like I feel like they gave the Lakers a hard time, even though the Lakers obviously smashed them. But like, feel like they gave him a run for their money. And obviously, he's a Cali boy. He doesn't really rep it as much, but still a Cali boy. So I give it to him. And then his sister is more of a legend than him. So for the women,
Yes.
right?
For hoops, period.
Huh?
For hoops, period. Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. She's a legend. Second, a lot of it is related to Jordan. Dominique Wilkins. One of those like if you look at him and Zion, almost similar in the way that they just jam the ball. Like they're just like football. They're almost like football players. They can hoop, and the way he attacked the rim, people are scared of him. Obviously, it's out of my era. But as YouTube came along, like I just got real savvy with his game, and I really enjoyed like even the dunk contest. Like that was history for the dunk contest. Like really revitalized that whole dunk contest and made it what it is now. Um, Somebody got some sound on.
So
I hear some sound going on.
We got a combo talking about $16,000. Can I get some? Keep going, eh?
Okay. The other one, similar into the Reggie Miller era, was Patrick Ewing. Big presence, big player down low, and honestly, if it wasn't for Hakeem, he could have got his ring. If it wasn't for Tim Duncan and David Robinson, could have got a ring. Just the fact that he was able to bring back New York basketball and just really embody what that was, and he was close, man. He was really, really close, and he was actually one of my favorite players to watch, and so he was a pick of mine. And then the last one, I had to pick a Laker, Elgin Baylor, legend, Hall of Famer. I mean, the man he didn't win a ring, but he's got a statue. He's got his jersey retired. One of the best scorers, one of the most electric scorers, like in the '60s. I mean, he just played in the wrong era. Obviously, that was the Celtic era, and he couldn't get a ring. But I think like in one of the finals games, he scored like 50, like a 50 piece. So legendary. So those are my 5 right there.
I like it.